Can you tell me what an American looks like? Do you remember where you're from? Has anyone ever asked you? When you answered from here, did they ask you again as if you misunderstood the question? Have you ever worn my colors? Have you ever worn my colors without holding a gun? Do your eagles still holster an olive branch? A Muslim boy told me he dreamed of being president of the United States. Why is half of this room uncomfortable? We all know what happens when the American flag hits the floor. Stained, soiled, and tattered. But what happens when your people hit the floor? Stained, soiled, and tattooed. Will you be there to pick them up when they are hanging at half-mast? When will no soldier left behind include a soldier's mind? How does the term Arab Christian make you feel? An Arab Christian said God is great. The same Arab Christian said Allahu Akbar. Do you feel any different? What's wrong, America? Are you afraid you'll catch the Islam? Do you want everyone to speak to God in native tongue in English like Jesus does? Aramaic sound too much like Arabic. I must admit, the U.S. has been way more proactive in stopping the spread of Islam than Ebola. I guess that's what happens when people move from Africa and into the first world. I know America is a nation founded by great men because it has a hard time apologizing. Being wrong looks like Baghdad. Being wrong looks like a Chicago school system. Being wrong looks like putting your parents in a nursing home when they were there to change your diapers. The candidate I vote for is the one I feel will be least likely to go to war in Iran. I have family there. I never liked Bush. I like that Bush never liked Perry. He just tolerated him. I can relate. I liked Obama until Guantanamo stayed open. I voted for Obama. As the old adage goes, trust the evil you know over Mitt Romney. Voting in the last election was sort of like when your father asks you, do you want the paddle or the belt? There are people all over the world who work long days for too little pay, and they pray that the rest of the world doesn't judge them by the actions of their government. America, must we drone on and on? At this point, you're thinking, if he doesn't like it here, why doesn't he just go home? I have an answer for that. I was born in Ames, Iowa, and I refused to go back there until they apologized for allowing Michelle Bachmann to win the Ames straw poll in 2011. Others may be thinking, man, this guy clearly hates Americans. And I would ask you, how can I hate myself? How can I hate my American little brother? I remember when my father was allowed citizenship after living here for over 25 years, and the lawyers and the thousands of dollars. After all that, they gave him 2 tiny American flags. He held them as proudly as he held his 2 American boys. My best friends are Americans. I found them in a box of crayons. I use some more than others. The best food I've had is from the restaurants where they don't speak a word of English. America, it is easy to forget where you are from when you are from everywhere, yet still, we have an immigration policy that keeps my family apart because it's designed to keep people who look like me out, yet still. My father came here at 17 years old, not speaking a word of English to this day. Thanksgiving is his favorite holiday. He considers himself a pilgrim.